Welcome back to Travel Like an Ocheng. I have a report for you today on my recent back-to-back cruise on the Carnival Panorama, based out of the port of Long Beach. This was an awesome cruise for me because it was a back-to-back during a very interesting time. February, there are a lot of holidays that are lumped in there, and I was able to experience them on the boat. Of note, I was able to witness Valentine's Day, Mardi Gras, and the Super Bowl, all in the same cruise. And Carnival went out of their way to make sure that all the passengers had a great time during their sailing and that they've honored each of those days in their own special way. This is going to be a good one. Sit back, relax, and more after this. Grab a drink, get your burger, and sit back and enjoy. One of the most exciting times during your cruise vacation is the sail-away party. All the anticipation and planning, getting there, trying to make sure you had everything right, packing and traveling to the seaport means nothing unless you're actually pulling out of port. Carnival does a wonderful job at entertaining everyone. Expectations are high because your spirits are high. You can see here that the energy is so high and that the people are so happy because they're on their way to an unexpected adventure. And Carnival delivers on all cylinders. Guess what? The fun doesn't end with the sail-away party. Throughout the various cruise nights, there are themed parties like the 80s party, the white party, the 90s party. These themed events give people the opportunity to let loose, to let their hair down, and really enjoy themselves as we're ready to pull into the next port of call. What a great opportunity to mix and mingle with all the other travelers. The fun factor is high, whether it be day or night. The month of February is a great time on a Carnival cruise. We have many events depending on the time you're sailing. On my particular cruise, I was fortunate enough to experience the Super Bowl. They did such a great job representing both teams and providing a venue for all fans to enjoy themselves in a festive, fun, safe environment. I myself am a Pat fan, and unfortunately the Pats did not do too well this year. With all the Super Bowl rings hanging from their fingers, I'm not too upset that another team got a shot. It did get testy between the 49er fans and the Kansas City fans, but everyone had a good time. I strongly advise trying to get on any cruise during a special time of year or holiday. They do such a good job at making you feel comfortable.
Proud. Before I forget, while my team is getting this ready, we're going to have a VIP evening, right? A VIP evening.
One way to score some free champagne is to hit one of the art auctions on board the Panorama during a sea day.
The best part here, but I love it. Right?
36 here to get here on 141, 141, even it down 120. So to you, sir.
Or for those of you with a more refined taste, there are always the live venues, whether it be the string quartet, as we see here, or hanging out at the Havana Bar and listening to live Cuban music as they play their hearts out. There's always something to do on a sea day on the Carnival Panorama. One of my favorite places to be on the Panorama was late at night at the piano bar. My favorite activity would be to saunter in, order my Manhattan, sit back in my relaxing chair, and enjoy the music. There really is no excuse for people to be bored on a cruise. One of the most novel things I saw on this cruise was the Valentine's recommitment ceremony. Basically, the captain was allowing people to renew their nuptials at sea in a mass recommitment ceremony. And many people got in line and they renewed their vows. I thought it was pretty nice. There was cake, there was pomp and circumstance. This was broadcast all over the Lido deck. If you don't get to the club, then you haven't been on a Carnival Panoramic cruise. Fire! Thank you again for joining me as I updated all of you on everything that happened on my wonderful cruise on the Carnival Panorama. I enjoy bringing you these reports as I experience them. Keep an eye out for my next installment. Until next time. There be whales!